Hello and welcome to Big Dash Knows. Big Dash knows what? New York Giants football. Let's go. Day 1 of minicamp is in the books. And in this video, I'll be recapping the day's events. Dable was at the podium, and at least one glaring question was answered. So let's get right into it. First answer. QB Daniel Jones has been officially cleared for contact. Dable was asked that today about the QB's health, and yes, the kid is good to go. Another question that was asked was about joint practices, and Dable did confirm that a joint practice will happen with the Jets, and that will be taking place at Quest Diagnostic Field. Another thing Dable talked about was the process of installing a new offense, and mentioned that he added Daniel Jones to that process, basically to see what the quarterback was comfortable with. But he also added anything that Daniel Jones was not comfortable with. That's what the practices are for. So I love to hear that, because at the end of the day, I need Daniel Jones to know this scheme in and out without limitations. So the more that we can do in practice and get the kinks out, the better we'll look come the season. So I love that. Next thing I want to talk about is the attendance for today. Again, this is mandatory minicamp, and Dable did say that everybody was here and everybody has been here. So with that said, I want to talk about the guys in red jerseys. So reports say today that there were 18 players with red jerseys on. Now, what the hell is going on? We're not even in pads yet, and we got all these guys in red jerseys. I understand how, the players from last year, they got injured. Of course they're in red jerseys. But what's going on for all these people that were healthy at the end of the season ending up in these red jerseys now? So just to read off some of those names, of course we got Kadarius Toney, Kayvon Thibodeau, Andrew Thomas, Aaron Robinson now, Darnay Holmes is a new name on the list. And then, of course, like I said, Blake Martinez and Sterling Shepard. I was shocked to see Darnay Holmes on the list and Aaron Robinson. I don't have any information, or they didn't release any information on their injuries or possible injuries, but hopefully it's all precautionary. When it comes to Kenny Gallaudet, he also was in that red jersey, but he was able to participate in some wide receiver drills on air. So you like to see that progress is being made. Also, Kadarius Toney was on the jugs machine, so he was working on his hands. So these guys were on the field, at least Toney and Gallaudet, participating a little bit. So you can feel a little positive about that. But as far as Kayvon Thibodeau, hopefully he can get this hip healed up. And then with Andrew Thomas, had a little deal with the ankle where they cleaned it up. So of course he's going to take some time to come back. Now getting into practice, rookie Joshua Ezeudu was still filling in for Andrew Thomas at left tackle, and boy did he have a rough day today. The offense as a whole had a rough day today, I can say that. But for Ezeudu, Leonard Williams was making it a long day for him today, giving him everything he can handle and more. And I take it two ways, positive, and there's a positive and a negative to this, right? So, of course, Leonard Williams, the highest paid player on the team, should be able to do what he wants against a rookie tackle or rookie guard filling in at tackle. So you like to see that. And then on the other side for Ezeudu, taking the positive out of that is these are reps that he needs, even though he's not going to be playing that position during the season, or at least we don't think. God forbid, Andrew Thomas stays healthy. He won't have to fill in at left tackle. But he's now losing these reps at left guard, and I think that's putting him behind, Shane Lemieux even more now, because he has to fill in at left tackle while Thomas is out. So, don't like that, but it is what it is. Also, second-year edge rusher Azeez Ojulari had 2 whistled sacks. Love to hear that. We saw that the guy put on muscle this off season. He looks stronger than he did last year. He said with the weight, he also kept his speed. So that's even more important. I expect big things from Azeez this year. and hopefully he can do those things that we think he can do. And this pass rush team of Kayvon Thibodeau and Azeez Ojulari knocks it out the park. Bring back this Giants defense, please. Also, keeping it on the defensive side, I'm hearing that Wink Martindale was Blitz happy today. He was giving the whole offense fits. I saw a post with Brian Baldinger pretty much saying that he had Daniel Jones confused all practice. And like I said, this is coming from Brian Baldinger. You can look it up on Twitter, saying that Daniel Jones was confused a lot. Wink was sending blitzes from everywhere. So much that he even sent rookie safety Dane Belton on 2 consecutive safety blitz, and he got home both times. So again, the positive and the negative. Positive is the defense is gelling like defenses do. They always start off faster than the offense. But Daniel Jones was struggling a little bit, trying to figure out where the pressure was coming from. So you don't like to hear that, but again, this is early, and also all the wide receivers, not all the wide receivers, but a lot of his weapons aren't available in these early practices. So all in all, Wink did a good job today being Wink and sending those guys out for the blitz. So I love to see that. Also, I saw a video where rookie cornerback Cordell Flott was actually getting pointers from a practice ref. Now, I said that correctly, and you heard me. Cordell Flott was getting pointers from a practice ref. It's funny, right? But when you think about it, it makes sense. Who better to get pointers as far as penalties than to get pointers from a ref? In college, he had the tendency to be a little handsy in coverage. So, okay, you want to know what you can get away with, so why not ask the ref? So, good job, Cordell Flott. Going to the offensive side, Tyrod Taylor continues to look like a seasoned pro, showing the ability to throw at different angles. With a bunch of completions today, he was spreading the love around. So good job, Tyrod Taylor. Haven't heard anything but good things about Tyrod Taylor throughout this whole process, OTAs and minicamp. And it's great to hear that we finally got a quality backup quarterback that can come in if Daniel Jones cannot stay healthy and possibly win us some games without missing a beat. So very happy about that. To end practice, we had Davis Webb throw a touchdown pass to Alex Bachman. And you see how a lot of these young receivers are getting this chemistry, with Webb, getting this chemistry with Tyrod Taylor. And you love to see that. I always like when the younger guys are able to take advantage of the opportunity that they're given. And that wraps up my recap for day 1 of minicamp. I appreciate you guys vibing with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. This is Big Dash Nose, Big Blue Nation. Let's go.